did believe what I couldn't see. Long before I knew, darling, I was made for you. Took a train downtown, gave us time to talk about the things that we could do. Darling, I was made for you. Oh, I was made for you.
What are you doing, man?
Buttons. Hello there. Now we're going to talk about some roads. For much of the 1700s and 1800s, we see how the roads were in the mountains. But as we transition on now to the 1800s, and we see how the roads transition away from the mountains and into the valley. Transition once more, and we see current day, where the roads have now transitioned away from the mountains and into what we call Mahwah roads.
Have you ever heard of Joyce Kilmer, the man? He wrote many poems and was known for his poetry, but also served in World War I. His most notable poem is the poem Trees.
Wow. Wow.
On April 6, 1917, Joyce Kilmer decided to put his pen down and enlist in the U.S. Army as part of the 69th Regiment. He did it for his adventurous personality and his complete faith in God.
Kilmer quickly rose to the rank of sergeant within the 69th Regiment. Despite having 4 children, Kilmer quickly rose to the rank of sergeant in the 69th Regiment. Clearly, war was hell, so he wrote multiple poems about the travesties and horrors of war.
Joyce Kilmer lived in the Cragmere section of Mahwah from 1912 to 1916, where he famously wrote many poems such as Trees. Some of his other masterpieces could include Alarm Clocks, Blue Valentine, Dave Lilly, and Delicatessen. Wow.
After living in New York City for a while, Joyce Kilmer bought land in the Cragmere section of Mahwah. His family home is a staple of the Mahwah countryside. He also converted to Catholicism.
On July 30th, 1918, Joyce Kilmer tragically passed. One person wrote about him that he was a fighter, a patriot, had a great sense of duty, and sought adventure, and had an urge to explore. His impact on Mahwah is the reason Mahwah is what it is today.
Wow, Mahwah sure does have a rich history. Thank you for coming along with us to our visit to the Mahwah Museum. Now, a sick montage as we walk to one of Mahwah's most famous monuments.
Since 1871, this train station has served as a staple in the Mahwah community. Although it was closed in 1902, it still serves as a historical landmark, as dedicated in 1968 by Governor Richard J. Hughes.
Check out this authentic Erie Model 04940 caboose. Without this train caboose, the settlers of Mahwah might not have been able to advance and develop the town into what it is today. We should fully appreciate its worth. Move. I didn't move.
Wait, no, what are you doing, Lance? We're doing portrait mode. This also goes to read us. Look at those geese! Hello there. We are at the George Washington Elementary School in the Fardale section of Mahwah. And the other sections of Mahwah include Cragmere, Massanicus, and Stag Hill. And those students will attend Betsy Ross or Lenape Meadows before attending Joyce Kilmer, and then Rampo Ridge, and then Mahwah High School, which is where we go. Now for some fun facts about Mahwah.
The government is run in a mayoral council type system.
Our current mayor is John Roth, after former mayor Bill LaForette was recalled in November 2018.
According to a 2010 census, the Mahwah population is near 26,000 people.
Some town council members include David May and Steve Severa.
Wow.
Mahwah's population is comprised of 85% white, 2% African American, and 8% Asian.
Mahwah is right here. It is the largest town in Bergen County, as well as one of the northernmost suburbs in New Jersey. We are also very close to New York City, which causes a lot of different tourist attraction.
Mahwah, New Jersey. Mahwah, New Jersey. It is a township.
Hello there, we're here at the Ackerman House in Fardale section of Mahwah. This house was built in the mid-1800s by Garrett Ackerman, who owned a farm and grist mill on Ackerman Pond. Unfortunately, he was accidentally thrown from his horse-drawn wagon, so he died, but his son continued the legacy of this house, and it has since been revamped and renovated, so it looks nice and yellow.
No, you walk in.
Hot.
Where are we going?
I'm gonna go count.